Abraham, then known as Abram, lived in the city of Haran, a land of idols, comfort, and family roots. But one night, everything changed. The voice of the unseen God spoke, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household. Go to the land I will show you." Abram did not know where he was going, but he believed the one who called him. So he gathered his tents, his livestock, his servants, and Sarai, his wife. With each step into the unknown, he clung to a single word: promise. It was not comfort that defined him, but obedience. The land was his, but his arms remained empty. God had said, "I will make your offspring like the dust of the earth," but Sarai had borne no child. In a moment of doubt, Abram cried, "O Lord, what can you give me, since I remain childless?" God brought him outside under the velvet sky. "Look up," he said. "Count the stars, if indeed you can count them, so shall your offspring be." Abram believed the Lord, and it was credited to him as righteousness. Then, under a blood-stained sky, God sealed a covenant in fire and smoke. Faith became fragile. Sarai, now old, felt forgotten. "Take Hagar," she said. "Perhaps I can build a family through her." So Ishmael was born, a son of Abraham, but not of the promise. Tension filled the tents. Hagar fled into the wilderness. But the angel of the Lord found her and said, "You are seen." Even in human detours, God's mercy was near. Still, the promise was not fulfilled. Twice he told foreign kings, "Sarai is my sister," afraid they would kill him for her beauty. But God stepped in. In dreams and warnings, he protected Sarah, not because Abraham was perfect, but because God is faithful. Even in Abraham's failure, God preserved the promise. Grace was the guardian of the covenant. When Abram was 99, God appeared again and said, "I am El Shaddai. Walk before me faithfully." Then he gave new names. "Your name shall be Abraham, father of many nations. And Sarai shall be Sarah, mother of nations." Abraham fell face down in awe. Sarah laughed, disbelieving yet longing. And God said, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" The promise had a pulse again. At last laughter returned. Sarah gave birth to a son and named him Isaac, meaning, "He laughs." They laughed not in mockery but in wonder. Abraham, now 100, held the child of promise. Yet the joy was bittersweet. Hagar and Ishmael departed with tearful eyes, but even there, God remained faithful. Then came the hardest word: "Take your son, your only son Isaac, and offer him as a sacrifice." With heavy heart, Abraham obeyed. On Mount Moriah, Isaac asked, "Father, where is the lamb?" Abraham whispered, "God will provide." At the final moment, as the knife rose, a voice cried out, "Stop." A ram appeared, caught in a thicket. Jehovah Jireh, the Lord will provide. Abraham lived long and died full of years. He did not see all the stars God promised, but he saw enough to believe. Isaac would carry the torch. Then Jacob. Then Joseph. And eventually one would come who would bless all nations. He was not just the father of Israel, but the father of all who live by faith.